This is the Omoda C9 PHEV, a vehicle that is such an engineering marvel, and it technically should not exist, but it does. And I have actually completely fallen in love with it, and I'm actually speechless. This thing is amazing. But before I get into all the reasons why it's amazing, let's just take a look on the outside first. This is currently the most expensive Omoda you can get in South Africa, but it's technically not that expensive if you talk about everything that this car has to offer, because it is quite amazing. This particular one is sitting so pretty in this gorgeous meteorite grey. I love everything about this color. Oh, and it looks so good with the contrasting roof and mirror caps. So the little two-tone effect looks fantastic. You also get these gorgeous 20-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with the red brakes peeping through, and they're wrapped in these Michelin tires. Such a good combo. The rest of the aesthetics on the Omoda C9 have always been my favorite, and they look so good. This car has so many different elements from different brands, and they all just work so well together packaged in this one product. What really makes the Omoda C9 PHEV a marvel is the product right here should not exist. It does not make logical sense. If you look at the figures and the stats on this particular vehicle, it's mind-blowing. Like, I'm going to give you the stats, and you tell me if you think this makes sense. Because we're all here for it. We're all here for it, and we're so glad it exists, and it's right here in front of us. But this thing has a 1.5 litre turbo motor, and it has hybrid assist, so it's got batteries on board. But altogether, this whole product has the most insane performance ever. We are talking 440 kilowatts of power. Now, for people that are not in South Africa, that's 590 brake horsepower. Like, that is literally almost 600. It's literally, as near as makes no difference, 600 horsepower from a family SUV that looks this gorgeous. It's actually got a fuel consumption claim of 6.9 liters to the 100. But what's more impressive, it's got a 0 to 100 figure in under 5 seconds. 4.9 to be exact. But this thing, it can outperform most sports cars. And that's insane, because it's literally half the price of most sports cars. The torque figure, however, is what is mind-blowing. And it literally is, because your mind can't comprehend the feeling that this car gives you. It's got 915 Newton meters of torque. That is that is earth-shattering. When I actually Googled what cars, production cars, have 600 brake horsepower or around that area from factory, we're looking at cars like a Ferrari 458 Italia, a Nissan GT-R, an Aston Martin DB11. Those are the contenders with those amount of power. And to get that in something this gorgeous, that's a family hauler. Like, it's insane. We haven't even gotten to the inside, because the amount of luxury in this car, it also, like, it boggles the mind. And don't think for the price that they skipped out on anything. This thing is a spaceship. The amount of technology in this car, it should not exist. That's what I'm saying. This car makes no sense, but it makes me so happy, because I'm so glad it's here. And to think people can buy this with money. You can own this. It's actually attainable. Like, oh, guys, but like, what should I say? It's got lane keep assist. It's got blind spot detection. It's got autonomous cruise control. It's got LED headlights. It's got pedestrian detection, parking sensors all around, 360-degree cameras, and I'm running out of breath. There's too much to mention on this car. You even get these gorgeous poppy outy door handles. And when you open it, this is what it reveals. You get this beautiful perforated and quilted white leather interior. But it's also got a nice contrasty mocha brown accent color that also runs throughout the cabin and ties it all together. So it's two-toned. You get beautiful stitching and leather on all the surfaces. You get all the switch gear that looks and feels so premium. Everything is just, it's well muted, well put together. You get a wireless charging pad, but one that's deeply set, so people can't just like see through the windows and grab your phone. It's also thinking about your safety. But then all these little accent bits, these trims, this wood effect inlay just looks and feels so nice. And then you get these gorgeous twin infotainment screens nestled behind this beautifully curved and shaped glass panel. You get a heads-up display that's fantastic. You get a Sony sound system that is to die for. The performance in the sound system is fantastic. Even my headrest has speakers in it. Then you get this fantastic and massive panoramic glass sunroof that does open, but then also notice this textile, this Alcantara effect material on the roof lining. Like, this is the kind of stuff you get in a Porsche Cayenne that is arguably 3 times more expensive than this. And if we are talking about specs and you compare this to a Cayenne GTS, like I said, 3 times, almost 4 times the price. If you park them next to each other at a drag strip, the Cayenne will not win. It does not have the same amount of power as this. A Cayenne GTS 2025 model has 368 kilowatts of power. That is nearly 80 kilowatts less than the Omoda. Like, some Suzukis have almost 80 kilowatts of power. That's a whole entire another car that it has less than the C9. You then get ambient lighting that runs across the dash and even under the aircon vents, and this is currently running as a rainbow, and I love that. I know it's a bit bright out, so you can't really see it, but the driver and passenger seat can both be electrically adjusted from the door panel. That just feels so nice. All the switch gear, like even this being color coded to this panel and everything, there's so much extra detailing to this car, and it's just so fabulous. The steering wheel, the feel of it, the flat bottom, the texture, even this lights up. I have now changed the lights to off so that the daytime lights in these switches are illuminated, and just look how gorgeous it is. Like, yes, you get memory seats. Even the switches here for your windows, they feel so expensive and nice. You even get a button to open the door. Like, we don't need this, but we want this and we love this. You even get like a backup one here, and to be honest, I use this a lot because it's just so nice and convenient. In the back, there is so much legroom because this is in my driving position. Look how much legroom you have. And also the two-tone quilted leather continues here in the back. Look how bright this cabin is. You can actually adjust the front passenger seat right from these switches so that you can increase your space. But also the rear seats are also electrically adjustable. The rear seats are also heated and ventilated. We love that. Even this panel has a leather stitching and wrapping around it. Like, it's so nice. You get some deep pockets over here, some extra aircon vents here for the passengers on the side, and look at this gorgeous speaker grill. Like, everything, it's just so well put together. Oh, I mean, just check the cabin from back here. Isn't that just freaking lovely? Around the back, it's just as beautiful. It's breathtaking. I love the angles. I love the styling. It's, yes, in some ways giving a bit of Lexus, but what's wrong with that? They make amazing looking cars, and this is just as amazing. Like, I love the full length LED bar. Sorry for the flickering lights. That's just the refresh rate on my camera. But it's got energy matrix, LED taillights. Love this PHEV badge with the little electric symbol as part of the V. It looks so good. Yes, this thing is all-wheel drive, and it is so sexy and sleek. This is the future, and the future looks so gorgeous. I honestly don't know what to make of this product. Like, it makes my heart skip a beat. It makes me so excited. And yes, I always find the best in all the cars I review because every car is special and unique in its own way and offers so much. But this shouldn't exist, but I'm so glad it does. Well done, Omoda. This product is breathtaking.